friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki and welcome back to Wolfquest, where we are here with Cole and his Wildfire pack, and they actually just completed a hunt. So we have the entire pack with us here. Hello everyone. I hope we are doing well. Yeah, we have the pups in the grasses and oh, hi Striker. How are you, buddy, with your little clipped ear? You are absolutely adorable. Who was growling in my ear? Was that you, Soot? Well, I'm gonna give you a confident tail, buddy. I don't need you guys growling at me. Oh, Lightning with his little ears down. My goodness. So yeah, we brought the entire pack here. The pups are in the grasses, and we were able to take out this carcass for everyone. Now everyone is feeling super full. We're doing good. Looks like Soul actually did quite a bit during that last hunt there, so we are not too far from the pups, but I actually think I would like to show the pack territories here. We just kind of followed our nose and found the elk that way, so I don't necessarily want to choose a couple of wolves to go home, so I think we will just go ahead and maybe take over. Yep, there's the elk herd that we were chasing. I think we might want to just take a little bit of this territory over here. We're gonna actually scout it out to see if that's an area that we are interested in. I do like these little highlands here. I'm kind of curious to see what ends up happening with the elk spawn in this area, because I feel like it's such a perfect area for elk to spawn. They may really like it during like the springtime. I'm not 100% sure, but I've actually got here, I can put it up to show you guys. I've actually started mapping where I'm finding the elk during the season. I finally found like a nice kind of reliable way to do it for myself. So I'm going to be mapping those out, and ooh. Okay, not the pack that we are looking for. I think we might actually be able just to howl this hex down without needing to find the marker. And we can just get a nice view of everyone while we do that. All right, let's do one more. There we go. Everyone is very loud in my ears today, but we at least got that one. So why don't we head on back? Oh yeah, look. How hungry are the pups? The little ones? I'm gonna drop this chunk, and I see some mule deer fawns. These fawns just got up and out of the grasses, so I think we still might be able to carry them. So let's go ahead and test that theory here. Thank you, Lightning. We appreciate you. Striker getting on that. Is somebody on the mom? Okay. Mom's on burn. Yeah, they may have been doing a little bit of work there. Yes, we can carry this. Okay, perfect. We're gonna take this back to the pups, check in on them. I don't really like to leave them with nobody at the den for too long, so we'll get back with the pups, give them this little fawn, probably go down for a sleep, and then see what the morning has in store for us. Well, I'm glad we're coming back when we did. There's actually a dog kind of creeping up on the pups. I don't think they spotted them, but I'm glad we're able to run that guy off. Hello, little puppies. Do you hear us coming? Okay. There we go. They weren't insanely hungry, but I think they will enjoy this nice snack. And the pack is very tired once again. It's a lot of work taking care of a whole entire pack, needing to feed all the time, making sure someone stays behind to hang out with the pups. All Cole and Crimson getting a little bit of time to snuggle here. And I hope you guys save that for the pups. We just ate off a carcass, you guys. Oh, I know, Bolt. You are a silly man. Alright, and everything does seem to be looking good. There is actually another mule deer fawn way off in the distance there, but I think we're okay. Hi, Zuko. I would love to get caught back up on our sleep meter again. But territory is something we always need to watch out for. I want to see that pup which pup is that? Phoenix? You have such like red coloration, girly. Seeing her belly, that was so cute. Alright, we do have scent on the wind again. Okay, it is wolf scent. So I'm a little bit more concerned about that. I think they're going to be coming from over here. Okay, everybody up. Please, there we go. Copper and Micah here. Alright, now we did do some damage on Copper last time. But he seems to be fully healed now. Okay, they've already given up their attack, but I would like to bite Copper a little bit more. So this is Copper, everyone. He's not really a copper color, but he is a very gorgeous wolf. So let's do some additional damage on him for as long as our energy will allow and the wolves want to join in. It's actually running back towards our pups. That is terrifying. Yeah, Striker's definitely helping us out there. Okay, we don't have any more stamina, so we're gonna stay on their butts here. And do we have the pack following? Oh my gosh. Boy, that was ominous, wasn't it? Also, what? I don't know what that was and why it was floating there, but there you have it. I thought it was like maybe we could bite a bird or something. Alright. Burn, are you going to be going after Copper? I don't know that we're going to be killing Copper today. Come on. Let's just get a few more bites in if we can. There we go. Soul, get him. And that bison. We're running straight through bison. You guys be careful, okay? We've got quite a few of the pack members with us here. Stop Copper again. Cole really just does not have the energy to be fighting these pack leaders much anymore, unfortunately. Let's see what part of the territory we're in. Let's do a nice howl. Get this one all the way up, and let's see, the pack is pretty fed, right? Yeah, I think we might go ahead and go back on home and see if we can get another sleep in while we still have the energy. Yeah, the pack isn't going to dive in on Copper as much as I would like them to. So let's head back to the pups, make sure everyone is safe. Looks like they are out with Crimson. Crimson and Ash made sure to stay home and check on them. And maybe before we sleep we can... No, we can get that one in the morning, I think. Just really want to make sure everyone is doing okay. Hello, Phoenix. Hi, Zuko. And yeah, the territory, I think that's probably, these two are probably as north as we want to go, but they should be protected for now. So let's go down for a sleep here. We had our minor injury heal. And the carcass that's up that we just took out is probably not gonna have much left on it, because I assume the predators have been at it, and then I think by the time we get there, it's probably only gonna have just a little bit left. So we'll go ahead and get a little bit of this food going for the pups. Okay, I don't think we're going to be attacked today, thankfully. And I think we'll run up and get these two, and oh gosh, yeah, these ones are also getting a little bit low. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of maintenance to the north and just kind of follow our nose if it takes us south. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Burn. Yes, I see the dino there. We'll do just a little bit of extra interaction with these little ones. Cannot wait to see what their coats look like as well. Getting some more gray coats in the mix now with Crimson at our side. And all of the zoom in. Let's see if we can go into pup cam here. Oh my gosh, you look so fast, Firefly. We are really going here. Oh my goodness, this is Phoenix, right? Yeah, Phoenix has got more of that red coloration. I wonder if she's got Cole's coat. I don't think she does, because Cole has a little T, the little T coat, but I love like the modeling on her. She is absolutely gorgeous. And then here we have little Zuko, right? Yep, little Zuko. I'm learning their coats, guys. I'm starting to. Okay, well, whoever wants to follow can follow. We're gonna go north and take some of these hexes up here. We've got our little crossway. And get started. Now, who joined us today? We've got a few. Let's see, I see Soot back there. Bolt is with us. I believe that's Striker. I get Striker and Ash mixed up. Yeah, that is Striker and Lightning with us as well. All right, pups. Well, we need to go north a little bit. If we see anything while we're out and about, you are going to be the lucky wolves to get an extra snack. You don't have any fawns with you, so we're not gonna bother. Man. Absolutely love this family. And can you guys believe it? Like, we're only on season 2. If we want to do like a full 10 generations of this pack, which is kind of my goal, we still have so much more to go. I wonder where we're gonna be at. You know, I love the fact that they made it so we can leave the Lost River map, because yes, you know, you do get kind of stuck in a map sometimes, and it might be fun to move the pack to a new area. But now, you know, in season 2, we've done a lot of relocating. We've done a lot of figuring out the landscape, shifting now that Timber's no longer the pack leader, and the pack has really had to learn and adapt in the area that they're in with some of the changing times. And I'm honestly kind of curious, now that we've like got our mapping up and everything, what it might be like for the Wildfire to really continue in Lost River for quite some time. I would really only move out of Lost River if story-wise it really made sense, like we're having major beef. Oh, speaking of beef, let's look up at the beans here. Yeah, we learned last episode they are not really going to be a problem anymore. All of them are now dispersals, gonna try to live their best life out there. So GG's to them. My guess is going to be that Crazy Peak is going to come in and completely take over that area. I would be curious, like it would be really, really cool if one of our pack members dispersed and got on the map. So that could be fun, and maybe it might be an opportunity for them. We're gonna have to see. Although I did not enjoy fighting with Blaze all the time, but it was fun to see his pups and see what meat he chose. So as sad as it is, there is some story elements, some fun story elements, I suppose, to that. But yeah, as I was saying, I think I would only move out of Lost River if it really made a lot of sense story-wise, like we were being pushed out by an... Hi, buddy! Is that Zuko? Yep, that was Zuko. Hi, Bubbas. We were just gonna come sprinting by. We actually have a little bit more territory to take, but Dad will make sure to stop by and say hi to you. So play safe, listen to your mother, don't stray too far. We're gonna keep on going. And, but yeah, I definitely think, unless we got into like some major beef and really got pushed out of the area, that would probably be the only reason that we would want to leave Lost River, or something really tragic happens. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot of the mapping of the different elk and really seeing if I think Cole, that will kind of be one of Cole's biggest strengths that he would want to pass down through the pack and through his children, now that he's been with Crimson, and her hunting skills are coming through like so much. I think that's kind of shifting with the Wildfire a little bit, where they're really focusing on honing in on these elk, what they're doing, where they're going, how to be able to track them down, because, you know, being in this Ashwood Forest, for whatever reason, this season, the elk are not coming into the Ashwood. You know, I think a lot of growth has happened here. It's obviously the lower plants are really beautiful, but I think the elk really do like to chew like on a bunch of the bark and stuff like that, and this bark is just not tasty for them. I think we've got a couple elk, maybe male elk, battling it out here. There's only the two of them. But yeah, there definitely seems to be a shift, and with the way Crimson is and her focus on hunting, I think that you know, Cole really wants to make sure that he can pass down all of that knowledge to his pups. We've seen a lot of Azula really trying her hand out at hunting. Lightning is doing amazing with that as well. So I think that's really going to be Cole's focus in his last few years here, and we'll see if that really pays off in a couple generations down. You know, we're really early on if you think about lineages. We've only been here through 2 pack leaders now, and just imagine where we're going to be in 4 pack leaders down the line, 5 pack leaders down the line. So all very exciting things, but we're just gonna be marking up the rest of this territory here on a little hunting excursion. We've been keeping our nose out for the elk, but either the wind isn't in our favor or the elk are just not out and about at this time. So let's just continue to mark all of this off, and I will meet you guys back at the den for yet another sleep. Oh, and we found another elk herd. We are slightly hungry, but these guys are a little bit far enough away now that we might actually be able to chase them to the den if they turn. Don't go around this side of the mountain, guys. Go the other way. Go on. Let's see if we turn them here. Here we go. And this time we can actually run long enough that maybe somebody will fall. And we did already mark up this territory, so that's great. And hopefully, if someone falls, they'll take down enough of their health that it will actually be worth it. You are very far behind, little one. So are you. Yeah, okay, that mom is gonna run back to hers. We're getting some of the elk kind of breaking up here. Don't have any of the falling. Let's just bite this one just to see. No. Yeah, these elk really are all over the place right now. Oh, there's one that fell way up there. Let's check her damage. Yeah, she took a fair amount. So let's get the pack on this one. And then that way we should have another carcass pretty close to the den. Everyone is really putting in the work here. Very impressed with the pack here. Let's see if Cole can get up there. Come on, old man. You can do it, buddy. There we go. Let's drop back a little bit. Let some of the pack members in. I'll put on the name tags so you guys can see who's doing the work here. Lightning and Soul working together. Let's just take a quick moment. Yeah, everyone's health is doing fine. It's always smart to check though, especially with the younger wolves. I am so impressed with this teamwork here. I don't think there was a single wolf in the pack that didn't join in on that. Absolutely amazing job, you guys. And I was correct. The carcass that we took down previously is gone. So not very surprising. We were a pretty hungry pack when we took that one out. But I think we're really close by where we took out the one before. So and that is definitely going to be able to feed us for a little bit of time here. Let's go ahead and do a howl just to mark this. And our pack is actually howling back at us at home, which is wonderful. This territory is all looking great, so I would be happy to return once everyone gets their fill. Bring a chunk back, of course. Let's see, who all with the paw prints is full? Okay, so just Soot needs to get his last bite in. There we go, buddy. Take this chunk back on home to the pups. A very successful outing. We got quite a bit of territory marked that really needed it down here, and we should be able to run back home and feed the pups just a little bit more. We're going to be going into growing pups real soon. I always get injured very badly before growing pups, and we only have a minor leg injury, so we do have a -2 speed reduction, but that's better than some of the major injuries. We're doing okay. We're playing it a little bit more smart this time. Hello, family! You know, just as we were coming in, Byrne was at home hanging out with Crimson and I think Azula. And right as we ran by, we saw him catch that bunny rabbit. So that was really, really cute. And he brought it back so the pups can have some. Very sweet of you, Byrne. Oh my goodness. We haven't even gotten any pictures yet today. Oh, Zuko, I was hoping to get you snacking on a bunny rabbit. But that is okay. Hello, everyone. You know what would be cute since they've been adding so many animations? We need a loaf. We need a loaf animation. Or like a loaf lay down pose. Where they just like tuck their little paws in right under their chest. Yeah, we don't have that. Oh my goodness. Ash looking so confident. Okay, guys, we're gonna take a sleep and hopefully. Hi, Phoenix. You're so gorgeous. I can't wait to see what Phoenix looks like when she grows up, you guys. I think she's gonna be pretty red. But we'll have to see. I could be sorely mistaken. I don't think we've gotten Cole's coat a single time since growing pups. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten a single Cole coat, which I would love to see. But now we get to see the pups coats. All right, so here is Firefly looking gorgeous. You look like an oil spill, Firefly. So cool. And then Phoenix, you have one of my favorite coats. Sweet Angel, you look absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I love it. And then little Zuko. Does he have the same coat as his sister? No way. Oh, okay, thank goodness. It's just a raid. I think Azula and Zuko have the same coat, you guys. I mean, does that not look really, really similar or what? Oh, that's too cute. And Phoenix, oh my gosh, I love you so much. You're so gorgeous. Zuko, come stand next to Azula. Come here, buddy. Look at them. Oh, we're not going to be able to see it very well at all. That's so awesome, you guys. Holy cow. That's so great because their names go together and everything. Little twinsies. Okay, get out of photo mode. I'm pressing all the buttons that I don't need to press here. Oh man, that is so exciting. Okay, who is raiding us? What's the problem here? Out this way. Oh, Pirate Peak is getting mad, huh? I think we might actually go and deal with that. It's a little bit unfortunate because we're right on growing pups and it's very important to stay on top of food. And the pups aren't quite even full yet. Okay, I think we will go and deal with that. We might be able to find some food along the way. We'll see if this is a mistake or not. I always make like a mistake. Will you please get in the grass, Phoenix? They're 100% not listening to me at all. Okay, Firefly is gonna get in the grass. There we go. Yes, I always seem to make a mistake at the very beginning of growing pups. But hopefully this isn't one of them. We're gonna have to see if this works out or not. And I'll bring you guys back once we find out where these wolves are. Well, they did end up taking this hex from us, and here we have the Pirate Peak wolves. They actually don't even seem that concerned. And Copper has an injury from what it looks like since we engaged him last. And who does he have with him? Looks like he has Agate. See how afraid these wolves are? We haven't even attacked them yet. And it looks like the pack is going to be getting on Copper straight away. Even though he does have that injury, he doesn't seem to be very low on health. I believe they're already fleeing since it's just the two of them. So thankfully this is actually their hex at the moment, so they should still engage with us for the time being, but I can only imagine what he must be thinking. I mean, he's only got him and another wolf, so that's quite the number of wolves to be running up on when you're all by yourself here. Good job, Striker. Yeah, that's Striker. Good job, Striker. There we go. We're just gonna keep on putting in the work here. And thankfully he's slowed. I really hate tracking all of these wolves down when they're fleeing really badly. So let's show the pack that we would really like to take Copper out if we can, and see if they support us in that decision here. Come on, everyone. We're gonna be running straight into some bison, so watch out. Let's see if Copper ends up getting hit by a bison. No, he avoided them. Come on, Copper. Let's go, everyone. Striker gonna go in again? He looked like he thought about it. Oh, burn maybe? We're so close. Doesn't look like any of our pack is interested in engaging, but you know what? Cole, like I said, Cole kind of knows what's best for his pack at the moment. He's the one who kind of knows the plan of things and where he wants to take everyone. And Cole knows that he really wants to be moving south and slowly start taking this over. So even though the rest of the pack might not support that decision or really understand why he's making that choice, they were at least here and supporting him in that. So we appreciate them. And I think we're gonna just finish up howling in this hex and then head back to the pups and wrap it up for the day. Okay folks, we're in a little bit of a sticky situation. Our affinity is super low because we had the entire pack with us. The pups are a little bit hungry, so I did go ahead and send Crimson back home with the pups so that way the affinity wouldn't drop quite as bad, but we need to get this pack fed. We actually have, like, burn is down to like 50 food, something like that. So the pack was able to get rid of the dogs. We're gonna do some quick eating here, get the meat chunk that we need. And I need everyone to eat up quick so we can get back to these pups. My goodness. And we are back with the family. Everyone is so excited. Hello, little ones. We've got food being shared over here. My goodness. Okay, we are gonna hang out, make sure the pups get their fill. Just look at these babies. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. This one we have is Phoenix over here. We've got little Zuko, who is a twinsy with his sister Azula. And where did Firefly go? No, Phoenix? Firefly? I'm lost. Firefly. Let's see here. We're lost. Here we go. There's Firefly. And Phoenix. We can just get some nice shots of them. Look at her eyes as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And Zuko, our little runty boy, lasting for this long. I really hope he makes it all the way to yearling. I will be so sad if he passes away as a little one. Oh, you know what? They may have fixed... Maybe. We'll have to see. Oh! Firefly, I think you just hunted something. They may have fixed their bat face a little bit, too. We'll have to see. Oh, okay. Well, we can see inside of Firefly, I suppose. Okay, little ones. Did we get all of our food? The pack is looking good. Looks like that chunk of meat is not going to last, but that's okay. We had some hungry wolves, so I understand. But at least we're able to get the little ones fed. And I think that is where we will be wrapping it up for the day, friends. So thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited about the pups coats and I am so pleased. I really hope that everybody makes it all the way to young hunters and beyond. So thank you guys so much again for joining me. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel if you want to know when I post so you don't miss out on my videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!